Hi there, I'm Jenoa.
I'm Mo.
I'm Heather.
Jennifer.
We are having the Sex Talk.
The Sex Talk!
So today we're talking to the authors of this book called Sexy Feminism. And there's a theory that came out in the 90s maybe about the waves of feminism.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hear from some experts about first, second, third wave, and now,
Sure.
I didn't even know there was a fourth wave of feminism. Go.
Right, absolutely. So I will give you a quick primer on the first, second, and third waves, which are legit, like we know they exist. The first wave was basically when we got the right to vote.
Suffragettes.
Yay. Huge, important thing, right? Like a basic right.
Those women kicked ass.
Those women kicked ass hardcore because they were up against a lot.
Yeah.
The second wave was the one we kind of all think of as feminism in the United States.
1970s.
The 60s to the 80s was basically
the sexual liberation.
The free love and plus Gloria Steinem ERA. So that's what we all think of as sort of like, you know, the feminism of the United States, because that was where we earned all of our basic rights besides the vote. Like, oh, I can get a credit card without having a husband.
Wait,
you know,
I can get an apartment without having a husband.
Exactly.
I can get a checking account.
Yeah.
Like, if you look
I can
back,
get laid.
Oh, well, exactly.
And
Because
without
of the birth
having a
control pill, I can have sex because it
It's
feels
crazy.
for you younger women out there, if you would look about how different it is now, it was shocking when I found out.
Shocking.
If you didn't have a husband, you couldn't get a bank account.
Yeah.
Bank account, credit card, apartment, etc. All those
Nothing.
things.
Nothing.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So forget about it if you're a lesbian.
Right. The third wave was in the 90s. It's mostly what we associate with things like Riot Girl.
Yeah, you're allowed to embrace sexuality,
exploring your sexuality.
and porn, and things like that, and you don't have to eschew those things in order to be a feminist.
Right. Exactly. And there was lots of like rock and roll media kind of like activism. This is where we really got into that. People made a lot of zines.
Yeah, there was
stuff
a lot
like
of angry zines.
So that was the third wave, and now it's kind of like people are sort of still debating. I know this is weird. People are sort of still debating whether there's a fourth wave, but I think it's really coalescing now, and I'm going to let Heather tell you
Right.
about
So
that.
the fourth wave, again, we've sort of settled into this place where, wait, do we need feminism anymore? Young women
Feminism is
today are
always
thinking
dead.
feminism is dead.
Right.
A lot of headlines are telling us as much. Feminism is dead. All the work is done. I'm good.
Or we won. Yeah.
Or we won. Or I don't hate men, so I don't want to call myself a feminist.
Right.
But there's still no equal pay. Right? There's still huge marginalization of gay people in society. So all men and women.
Equal marriage is a huge
Equal marriage is a
for
huge
everybody.
issue.
Yeah.
Family leave, for example, doesn't exist in this country. So feminism is necessary.
Wait, I'm an actor in Hollywood. The amount of women who are directors is
it's a whole-
retarded. And
There's
I
like
mean,
two.
nobody.
Crazy.
There are no women directors.
We think the fourth wave really exists with young women who are active, who do believe that we still need to work hard to gain this equality, and that the activism is online today, which is just as, if not more powerful than the marching in the streets was in the 70s, because everyone's online now.
Yeah, Facebook.
That's where we get our information.
Yep.
People get. I'm a journalism teacher. People get my students get their news from Twitter.
Yeah.
And there are just this beautiful, huge community of feminist blogs and writers and authors who are talking about important issues.
Well, look at
in a
what
real
they've
way.
done too. I
Yeah.
mean, things like the Susan G. Komen Foundation, when they pulled their funding from Planned Parenthood, and instantly
Everyone knew.
The blogosphere was like, no.
whoa!
Yeah.
And the blogosphere and women online,
They were like, and no, and
they
shut
took
it
their
down.
activism
Yeah.
to their keyboard and sent a message that the world could hear.
I love this.
great. That's
so
great.
In your viewpoint, fourth wave feminism involves the immediacy of the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now with our fourth wave feminism, we have this huge worldwide platform so that women in India and Pakistan and
Yeah, that's
everything
important
that
too.
happens to women all over the world, we could all know about it and all get behind and have this very powerful force for change, and so that we could create equality for women, power for women all around the world.
Absolutely.
Fourth wave is global.
Absolutely.
Right.
And,
Awesome.
Instant and global and
instant,
powerful.
global,
Love it.
powerful, and like multitude of voices. That's
Yeah,
what I think
get it.
are
That's
important.
great.
Yay, fourth wave feminism!
I think that was
The Sex Talk!